Hey y'all, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm really happy to be able to share this side dish with you. It's Philly creamed new potatoes, and it's been a couple of cold and rainy days here in Kentucky, and this is a perfect dish for that kind of a spring, rainy night, actually any night when you want a little comfort. I'm really happy to be able to do this with the Philadelphia whipped cream cheese. I think that this is a dish that Paula will love. I think that you will love it too. What we start with is 2 tablespoons of olive oil in a nice pan over medium-high heat. To that we add 2 tablespoons of butter. Let that get melted. And what you do adding the butter to the olive oil is with the olive oil you get a higher smoke point, so you can get a little more heat on it. The butter, you get that great butter flavor that we all know and love. Once that's melted down, you're going to add to the pan a half cup of shallots cut in half and then thinly sliced. That's the way I like them. You can actually dice them if you want, but I like that longer piece. It's kind of pretty with this dish. And 2 tablespoons of garlic, just chopped roughly. So here we go. Now you want to keep an eye on this. You do not want to let the garlic burn or the shallots burn. So you want to keep moving this around. You want the shallots just to get translucent. Our shallots are translucent and it smells wonderful here in the house. I'm going to add to that 6 cups of new potatoes. And these are pretty small, and I quartered them lengthwise because it makes a really pretty presentation. Of course, leave the skins on. That's where your nutrients are and a lot of flavor. So that goes in on top of the shallots and garlic into the oil. You can hear it sizzle, make little popping noises. You want to stir that around really well. And what I normally do is stir it until I can smell. It just takes a little bit of time, but you'll smell the potatoes start to cook a little bit. And that's when it's time to add the water. You want to put the heat on high and let them get back to a boil, and then take a lid and cover and tilt the lid. And make sure you go back and test them. You don't want them to be mushy. You want them to just like put a fork in them and feel and give, but you don't want them to break apart and be way, way, way overdone, or you just end up with mashed potatoes. So the potatoes are done. I've drained them, and you can hear I've got a little heat under the pan because you want to get the rest of the water off them. What I did to drain them was tip them over with the lid on because I want to keep the shallots and garlic that are in there. I don't want to just dump them in a colander. So use your heat, stir them around, don't let them burn obviously. And then we're going to go in with a half cup of heavy cream. And 8 ounces of whipped Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm just eyeballing it. This is a nice container, and it would be really awful if I got some extra Philly cream cheese in there. So you want to give that a good stir. Just get it all combined. I use a tablespoon of salt. I like sea salt. That's my favorite. I really don't use iodized salt anymore. And a couple of really, really good cranks of your favorite ground pepper, whether it's just black pepper or pepper blend, and that'll get it really nicely seasoned. So I'm going to give myself a little taste here. You can see how pretty they are. And I've got a fork. And you can top these with a little parsley just for some color. This is great with pretty much anything you want to do. You can even do a salad with it, topped with a steak or chicken or fish, whatever you want to do, but these potatoes are just fabulous for the spring. Let's get a taste. Oh my goodness. The Philadelphia cream cheese is just wonderful in these. You get the great potato flavor, the tang, and the luxuriousness of the cream cheese. This is just wonderful. I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope you get to share it with your family and friends. And thank you to Paula Deen and Kraft Philadelphia Cream Cheese for letting me bring this to you.